The following is a commercial program paid for by Little Rock Trojan Sports Properties and the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and are not those of Nexstar Broadcasting Incorporated, the station, or their affiliates or employees.
This is the Darrell Walker Coaches Show with host Ray Tucker. The Darrell Walker Coaches Show is brought to you by Stevens Incorporated, Dillard's Department Stores, Cleve Addy, Bath Makeover of Arkansas, Zips Car Wash, and Leaf Guard of Arkansas.
Another good week for our Little Rock Trojans. Played one at home, one on the road. Played Troy here, played South Alabama on the road in Mobile on Saturday. In traveling, when we came back, we flew out of Houston. We had to turn around and go back. had some engine problems. And so when we landed in Houston, we got word that Kobe Bryant, the NBA star, had been killed in a helicopter crash. And Coach, first thing you said to me when we found out was, I hope his daughter was not in there. And what an icon Kobe Bryant was.
No, he was unbelievable icon, and I got interviewed yesterday on local TV here, and I was talking about Kobe's going to be remembered more for being a basketball player. He was a poet. He won an Oscar. He has the Mamba Academy, so he's going to be like James Dean and Elvis Presley. He's going to be an icon forever.
What did he mean to the NBA, Coach?
And Michael Jordan left and gave the mantle to Kobe, and Kobe just took the level to another level, the NBA to another level. Not only in the United States, but I think globally. He really helped the NBA, so he's going to be dearly missed. The good guys always leave too early sometime, Ray. It's unbelievable. My kids were stunned about it in the airport. You and I were sitting and talking about it, and yeah, we were hoping that his daughter wasn't on the plane with him, and unfortunately she was. And
there were 7 other people on that flight, and somebody said to me last night, it's too bad because they seldom get mentioned, but anyway, our thoughts and prayers go out to those families.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was unbelievable. That day, I'm never going to forget what happened.
You know, and we travel all the time, and so we know some of the things that do go on. We normally have highlights of both of the games. We had played Troy at home. For whatever reason, we had some technical issues with those highlights, and we're just going to talk about that game, Coach. Little revenge motive. You lost at Troy. They came in that game. They hit 15 threes. You did a heck of a job on them in this second game.
Well, the whole game plan, talking about Troy with my staff and with the players were, okay, we lost 75-71. They made 15 out of 31 threes. And a team makes 15 threes. Most of the time you're going to lose, especially if you're not shooting the basketball well yourself. So the next game plan, the next time we played that team, Troy, was to run them off the three-point line. I thought we did an unbelievable job of really contesting their shots and getting them off the three-point line. I think they made 7 threes.
Second time, they were 7 of 26%, so you were successful with that. Your guys shot the rock really well. You won that game 81-63. First half, you shot 46%. You were 5 of 12 on threes, 6 of 10 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and defensively, we've been playing great the last 5 or 6 games. Now, you think about we're playing good defensively, and then we're shooting the ball well. That's a combination to really get a win and probably win by 10 or 12 points, which I think we did.
You end up holding Troy to 21 of 63, 33% for the game. Now, this is a team, when you go to their place, if the threes are falling, let me tell you what,
I know.
I've been there many, many years, and it's hard to beat them.
Trust me, when we went down there a couple of weeks ago, they were draining those threes, and I kept looking over at my staff. we got to find out how to stop these guys because they were really making shots. And they play 4 guards, so they play with a fast tempo, Ray. They get up and down the court, and they try to get open shots.
Root Munyoung had another big game. Your big guy, 6'10", a junior out of Nashville, Tennessee, very good player, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks earlier this year. I think it was against Coastal Carolina at their place. He had 7 blocks in a game.
Yeah, we had 10 for a team, and he had 7 of them.
Yeah. He has 46 blocks on the year. Next closest guy to him in the Sun Belt is 18 less than Root.
Wow. Well, he's 6'11". When he raises those arms up, he's probably 7 feet tall. He's active. He gives us a dimension that we didn't have last year, interior defensive guy, that when guys come in there, he can erase their shots or he can change the shot.
In this game, the big difference was your team had 44 points in the paint. Your big guys paid off.
Well, now they finally, Nicola, Root, and Kamani, I thought those guys really played great. I knew they were kind of small. We just got to pound the ball inside, and we were able to take advantage of our height.
Jason Galati, 14 points, 5 assists, and 4 steals in the game. He's been playing well.
He's playing well, especially when we talked about this last week, especially when he's playing downhill and making the mid-range shot. He's really, really a terrific basketball player.
You talked about Kamani Johnson, 12 points, 5 rebounds, went 5 of 5 from the field.
Yeah, I thought it was a total team effort. After the game, I told the press I thought everybody played well. I thought guys off the bench played well, and it was a great team win.
And it was nice to play a game at home.
Yes, well, we've been on the road a lot, Ray, but it's good to be home, and we're home this week, so hopefully we'll get some fans out to the game.
All right, we got 2 games at home this week. We got Coastal Carolina on Thursday night, and on Saturday, Appalachian State comes into town. You had nice wins over both those teams.
Yeah, and they're going to be looking for some revenge, I'm sure, so we're getting prepared for Coastal Carolina right now. This is another three-point shooting basketball team. They like to get a lot of threes up. The last time we played them, I think they had 5 for 25, so we have to do the same thing again to this team.
And they are coached by Cliff Ellis, who has been around longer than Moses.
Seems like he's coached me. He's been around so long. He got 850-something wins. That's a Hall of Fame career.
He is something else, and he's also a singer. And
I was told that.
And beach music is his thing. All right, we come back, we'll have highlights. Game 2 against South Alabama. That was on the road Saturday night. More when we come back with the Darrell Walker Coaches Show.
Are you tired of climbing over that old outdated bathtub? What if I told you a brand new beautiful walk-in shower was only a phone call away? From Mountain Home to El Dorado, Bath Makeover of Arkansas is your trusted local source for bathroom remodeling. Bath Makeover offers a full line of bathtubs, showers, and accessibility products such as walk-in bathtubs and barrier-free shower bases. Bath Makeover products are made in the USA and include a lifetime warranty plus a 5-year workmanship warranty. Take advantage of our winter savings sale. Call now to save 50% off labor.
Don't risk a fall from the ladder trying to clean out clogged gutters. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Get the only patented leaf shedding and rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. The seamless design draws water in and keeps leaves out. Little Rock Trojan fans, act now to double your bonus from a $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. 1-800-678-5862.
Little Rock, the conference season is in full swing. Become a part of the action and get to the Jack Stevens Center to watch your Trojans. Single game tickets start as low as $9 with plenty of opportunities for special group outings, including suite nights, terrace experiences, or even a night on Derek Fisher Court for your corporate events. Coach Walker has his program rolling at the start of the new year while Coach Joe Foley and company look to keep their winning tradition alive. For more information and to learn how to get your individual or group tickets, call the Little Rock Trojan box office today at 565-8257 or visit lrtrojans.com.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, and that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stevens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
Don't risk a fall from the ladder trying to clean out clogged gutters. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Get the only patented leaf shedding and rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. The seamless design draws water in and keeps leaves out. Little Rock Trojan fans, act now to double your bonus from a $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. 1-800-678-5862.
All right, Darrell Walker, you had a nice win over Troy at home, and then we hit the road South Alabama on a Saturday night. Good turnout there and a heck of a basketball game.
It was that crowd was loud and boisterous. South Alabama was a good basketball team. They beat us at home, and we went down there and we paid the favor to those guys. All
right, let's take a look at highlights of the game against the Jags in Mobile, Alabama. Weather was pretty darn nice down there. We like it when we go someplace and it's a little warmer.
The weather was great. They started in the 2-3 zone and they stayed in zone. And that's Root Magnan making a beautiful move, putting the ball on the floor right there.
Coach, he is one of the most athletic big men, not in the Sun Belt, but in the country, I think.
He is active, man. Great finish right there by Marquise. We played well. We shot the ball halfway decent, and we defended. It was a really good basketball game by both teams, and we were lucky to get out there with a win.
I'm starting to think Root Magnan has the mentality of a guard, and he's 6'10".
He's active. He runs the court, He blocks shots, he rebounds the ball, and he keeps a lot of balls alive along with Kamani. And you know, we South Alabama, they play zone. That's Marco Lukic, who can really shoot the basketball, and his elbow was hurting him a little bit, so I didn't play him a lot this game. But he's going to be a good player for us.
He's a young man and missed half the season. So one of the things you're having to do is he's having to learn, because he didn't start practicing to December the 27th with the ball club.
He's behind, Ray. I hate to say that he's behind, and we're trying to get him caught up to speed with what we're doing offensively and defensively. But we need him out there because he can really shoot the ball and he can make plays.
Your team battles. Finally, in this one was 73-71. The lead changed hands 4 times. Game was tied 3 times.
Yeah, it back and forth. Could have been anybody's game. It went all the way down to the last minute, and we were able to come out with a win. We really moved the basketball well. That's Marquise, who made a big difference in this game. We didn't have him for that last game against South Alabama when we lost. He really stretches the defense for us.
You know what? He reminds me a lot of Seth Curry in the fact that he has such a quick release and such a pretty shot. But he's 5'7", but that does not bother him or slow him down.
No, he gets it off. He gets it off, and he's creative ways of getting it off. But I thought we did a lot better job of attacking their zone. That's a great high-low action from the short corner right there from Kamani to Root. I thought we attacked the zone from the inside out. The last time we lost to these guys, we didn't do a good job, and we really worked on our zone offense, and it paid off in this game. It really paid off.
First half, you shot 12 of 28, 42%. You were 4 of 15 on threes. It was 28-26 at the half, a close game.
Yeah, it was a close game. Marquise made a 3 right before the buzzer to halftime, and Richie was not happy about that, the coach of South Alabama. And I believe that's that shot right there, and he was not happy about that. That was nice to have that shot go in.
Yeah, Richie took off like a banty rooster to the locker room.
To the locker room, he did.
He was on his team. There's Marquise again from long range.
Like I said, Ray, he stretches the defense, and we didn't have him, and you know the defense can compact on our bigs when that zone, and that's our little 1-3-1 right there. Getting a turnover, which was good to us. We played that about 18 times. I think they were 5 for 18 against our 1-3-1 zone, which was good to us.
Second half, both teams were red hot, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, we made a run, and then they made a run. I thought Ben Coupette was just great in the second half. I got on him pretty hard at halftime about we needed him to show up and step up because they were face guarding Marquise, and he did. He stepped up and played well, and so did Jovan. He made some big shots for us.
And when you say face guarding, I mean the guy was all but in his shorts with him. And you know what? he didn't let him bother him, and Coupette basically ran the ball club at the point guard spot and handled the ball better than I've seen him all year.
He talking about block shots. There's Root again with another block, and look, he gets the block and he runs the court. Look at this right here. This guy brings us to another level, man. I love his nastiness. I love how hard he plays. He's been a blessing for us, quiet as kept.
I don't know the blessing even describes that.
Yeah,
Coach.
He's been a blessing, man.
He's a heck of a player. There's Marquise Noel again, the little guy from long range.
Deep range. You know, the zone has to come out. And I just thought Ben made some nice plays. This young freshman, man, he's been coming along really well. Jovan, man, he's been playing well. I don't think we would have won without him making those shots he did in that game.
There was a heck of a follow-up by Nicola Marge.
You know, once again, this is Marquise with the ball trying to get in the lane. And a quick pass over to Jovan. I mean, he was shooting. He was not hesitating. He was shooting the ball with confidence.
You know, I talked to him on the road trip. He said his dad told him he had to choose between soccer and basketball. And he said, well, he chose basketball, and his dad was disappointed, but he's going to be a great player for him.
Yeah, his father likes basketball now because Jovan's turned into a really good player.
Second half, 13 to 25, 52%, 8 of 13 on threes, 61%. For the game, you were 47, 42, 78. Man, you win a lot of basketball games doing that.
Yeah, and we defended, and this has been because they're face guard Marquise, and he stepped up. Boy, he made some shots down the stretch, and so did Lefty right here, Jovan. He made some shots. I was happy for that kid.
I think the magic word you said, Coach, was that it was a great team effort.
It was.
And you know what? You're starting to say that week after week.
Well, that's good. That means you're winning basketball games. I mean, everybody's contributing, which is always nice.
All right, we'll be home this week. We've got 3 games in a row at home. I know you play them one at a time.
One at a time, Ray. You know that, one at a time.
But it will be Coastal Carolina on Thursday night at 6:30 at Jack Stevens Center, and we'll talk more about that when we come back here on the Darrell Walker Coaches Show.
What's your current mood? Are you in the mood for tacos, burgers, pasta, or maybe sushi? We all have those days when we're just too busy to cook or go out for a meal. Enter Bite Squad. No matter what you're craving, you can order restaurant food on the Bite Squad app, and we'll deliver it right to your door. And the best part? No prepping, no cleanup. Just really great food from your favorite restaurants. Bite Squad. Food for your mood. Delivered.
Embarrassing, sad, shameful. There's never an acceptable reason for driving dirty. Not with Zips Unlimited Wash Club. For as little as $14.95 a month, members join Unlimited Washes. That's less than 50 cents a day. So, show some pride and Zips your ride. Join Zips Unlimited Wash Club today. Zips 3-minute car wash. Zip in, zip out, zip on.
Duck hunting with Evans is one of my favorite things to do. It's a tradition in our family, and we've been hunting for generations in Arkansas. I grew up hunting with my dad, and now I do it with Evans. And it allows us to spend time together. It allows us to be outside and enjoy Arkansas, teaching them about nature, teaching them about the life lessons that come with it. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Shop Bale Chevy and BaleChevy.com today.
Make your lawn care a breeze this summer with outdoor equipment from Cleve Addy. Discover their large selection of Stihl's newest products that run smoothly and last long to save you time and energy. Stihl power tools are designed for reliability and built for the long haul. And when you buy your Stihl products from Cleve Addy, you buy from a dealer with a rock-solid reputation of providing excellent service. Come by Cleve Addy, where our knowledgeable team can provide the guidance and advice to help select the right tools for you.
If you're around Darrell Walker very much, and if you know much about Darrell Walker from his college career, his NBA career, defense is one of his big things. He was a really tough defender. You have carried that over to your college team, the Little Rock Trojans. Last year did not play great D. You ingrained that in your players, yes. And that's one of the reasons you're 9-2 in conference play.
To me, it's no doubt about it, Ray. Last year we wasn't very good defensively, and part of that because we didn't have any length. And this year we have some length, and these guys have really brought in to defending. You come to my practice, Ray, we do a lot of defensive drills, a lot of shell drill, a lot of basic stuff, 3-on-3 box out that I think carries over to the basketball game.
We're as guilty as most coaches shows. In fact, mostly what we show you is offensive highlights. Tonight, we're going to show you some defensive highlights. Let's take a look at some of the key plays for our Little Rock Trojans, Coach.
Well, this team plays with a lot of pace right here, and that's being just moving his feet, man, and challenging that shot. And everybody's going back in to I call it gang rebounding. There's us rotating right there for a block. I mean, this is the things that we work on every day in practice, and that's Root he makes your margin of error a lot better because he's 6'11", and he can really change shots and block shots. This is our 1-3-1. Root gets his hands on it. We've been active all year defensively, man. The last 5 games, I think teams have been getting about 60 points a game, which is good. But we've been active. We've been gang rebounding, and when you do that, that's a combination that you have a chance to win some basketball games. Yeah. I mean, I asked Root to do a lot of things. He's on the top of a 1-3-1 press at 6'11", running and chasing that basketball. So. We contest shots, and once again, there's Root blocking the shot. He erases a lot of things for us down there in the paint.
Coach, you were a 6'4" guard, but let me tell you what, somebody throws a trap at you with a 6'10" guy who's active as Root Young, your eyes get real big in a hurry. You get deer in the headlight look.
Well, sometimes it's Nico and Root at the top, and you got Ben and Jovan on the wing, so we really got some length out there, and those guys are active, really active in it. There's Root once again blocking the shot. I don't know how many he had in the game, at least 3 or 4. But we're active, we're aggressive, and they like defending, Ray. That's the thing about it. That's who we are. That's our identity. It's about defending, and that's what we've been doing. And, that's the reason why we're 9-2, to be honest about it.
And when you stick you run that trap out there with Root, let me tell you what, it takes. You can't get in the flow of things offensively.
No, you can't. It changes everything. I pick my spots when I want to play it. And when I usually play it, it's pretty good for us. It's pretty good for us. And our rotations are great right there. We're just all over the place right now. That's an unbelievable block by Root.
What is it about basketball teams when a coach switches defenses? It normally takes 1 or 2, probably 2 possessions. To make the adjustment.
Yeah, because he's like, what are they in? 2-3, they're in the matchup zone, and you have to figure it out real quick and tell your team what they need to go to their zone offense.
So I often wonder, I'm trying to coach here now, I often wonder when if you've played man all game and it comes down to the crunch time and maybe the last possession, that when you come out, you show man-to-man and then go to zone. Nope, I don't see that very often.
Well, it's funny because when they made that last shot against us at South Alabama, we were in a 1-3-1 zone to slow them down, to make them have to do something else, and the guy basically shot the ball from half court and it went in. So, you know, do you second guess yourself? No, I would do it again because we were up 5 and I wanted them not to get a quick shot, and they wound up getting a quick shot anyway from half court almost, and he made it. So, no, I'm not afraid to change defenses. I'm strictly a man-to-man guy, but I think this 1-3-1 that we have been playing is really good for us. Like I said, South Alabama was 5 for 18 against that 1-3-1 zone.
All right, but I think we are 7-5 on the road?
You're right. I don't even look, to be honest. And you probably think I'm crazy. I take one game at a time. All I know is we're winning some basketball games. I guess we're in first place because everybody want to talk about is first place, and I don't want to talk about the next game. So we've won games on the road. I'm sure of that.
All right, you got, excuse me, you've got some shirts you haven't made up because we talked. You're always saying defense travels. I said, well, let's get some shirts made up that said defense travels. And these guys take a lot of pride in what they do defensively.
Man, this team has. I'm telling you, Ray. These guys have brought into defending. All they talk about is defending when we're in the locker room and on the road and at home. And if you could, even if you're not playing well, if you defend, you'll still be in a basketball game and have a chance to win the game down the stretch. Last year we gave up 75, almost 76 points a game. So this year it's about 60-some points a game we're giving up. So that's a big difference, and that's why we're winning basketball games.
Here's Marquise Noel backing things out a little bit here. We are showing some offensive clips in here also. Yeah,
but that's a great block over there by Isaiah to come over and help his teammate. Defensively, these young kids are coming along. Isaiah, Jovan, they are starting to come along, man. I'm proud of how they've come along.
I stand corrected. They're wearing the white uniforms, not the dark ones.
Great contest right there. We're big on contesting shots. We keep stats of that, Ray. Deflections and blocking shots and getting steals and being active. So we chart that the whole game. Once again, that's Root blocking a shot. Defensively, Lottie's a good defender. We have length on the court. That's being on the court, how long he is right now. So it's hard for teams to shoot over us.
One of the keys to being a good defensive player is there are times you can gamble, but oftentimes if you do gamble, it's a disadvantage for your teammates.
Oh yeah, and that's what used to get me in trouble at the University of Arkansas. You have to try to keep your guy in front of you, but you guys are going to get beaten. Guys are going to gamble sometimes, so the help side has to be ready.
All right, big week coming up for our Little Rock Trojans. We got 3 in a row at home. We play at home on Thursday and Saturday. We'll talk more about that when we come back with the Darrell Walker Coaches Show.
When did too big to fail replace too smart to fail? When did trend overtake truth? When did putting clients first stop being second nature? For us, never.
You can't take a risk in any investment that if it goes wrong and you lose it all, that you endanger the ability of the firm to survive. And that's really what Wall Street forgot.
So when do you want to learn more about Stephens, one of the country's most successful investment banking firms?
Are you tired of climbing over that old outdated bathtub? What if I told you a brand new beautiful walk-in shower was only a phone call away? From Mountain Home to El Dorado, Bath Makeover of Arkansas is your trusted local source for bathroom remodeling. Bath Makeover offers a full line of bathtubs, showers, and accessibility products such as walk-in bathtubs and barrier-free shower bases. Bath Makeover products are made in the USA and include a lifetime warranty plus a 5-year workmanship warranty. Take advantage of our winter savings sale. Call now to save 50% off labor.
Don't risk a fall from the ladder trying to clean out clogged gutters. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Get the only patented leaf shedding and rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. The seamless design draws water in and keeps leaves out. Little Rock Trojan fans, act now to double your bonus from a $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. 1-800-678-5862.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, and that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stephens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
What's your current mood? Are you in the mood for tacos, burgers, pasta, or maybe sushi? We all have those days when we're just too busy to cook or go out for a meal. Enter Bite Squad. No matter what you're craving, you can order restaurant food on the Bite Squad app, and we'll deliver it right to your door. And the best part? No prepping, no cleanup. Just really great food from your favorite restaurants. Bite Squad. Food for your mood. Delivered.
I make a lot more out of this than Coach does. Second week in a row we sat here, and our Little Rock Trojans are in first place in the Sun Belt with a 9-2 mark.
Yeah, it's better than what it was last year. So I have no issues about being in first place. I'm not consumed with it. I'm consumed with, if you want to stay in first place, you got to take one game at a time and keep winning basketball games.
How big is the target getting on Little Rock's back right now?
It's getting big, and I'm trying to tell this young basketball team that I have that guys are coming out after you now. This is not the same team they look at with, oh, we've got Little Rock, we're going to beat them last year. It's totally different. They're saying these guys are in first place and we're coming after you.
All right, we took a look at the standings and know where we stand here. And here we go, right here. Little Rock on top, 9-2. Georgia State's right back. Georgia Southern thought they had them beat the other night and blew a 14-point lead. Like to get those guys off our back a little bit.
Well, no, those two teams are good. We played Georgia Southern and we won, I think, by 1 or 2 points. Georgia State, we haven't played, and we'll play them down the line.
Arkansas State making a little wave. You've got a 4-game win streak. You had a 6-game win streak earlier in the year. Moved into the mid-major top 25, number 25 this past week.
Well, that's good for the university. It's good for the kids because they've put the work in. My coaching staff has put the work in. We're playing at a pretty good level, but Ray, I think it's another couple of levels we can go to. Do I want to get to that level right now? No. I want that to come about 3 or 4 weeks from now in February when it's time to go to the tournament, hopefully.
2 games at the Jack coming up Thursday night. Let's take a look at what we've got ahead this week.
Lead us off here on offense.
All right.
Coastal.
I didn't know we had highlights coming here.
We got that's Lottie opening the game up with a little 12, 15-foot shot. That's really the shot that he can make. We attacked those guys from the beginning defensively, and offensively we were clicking.
You know, when you win a game by 15 or 16, people think that's a blowout. Games like this sometimes don't get that way to the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't a blowout. This was a close game all the way through, but we controlled it defensively and offensively. We were making shots, but we took them out of their 3-point shooting, and we were able to win that game.
All right, Chanticleers come to town on Thursday. 6:30 is game time at the Jack Stevens Center. We need bigger crowds than what we're getting, Coach.
Yes, I mean, I'm begging everybody to come out. Please come out. This team deserves to have a crowd.
These guys deserve. On Saturday, App State comes to town. We want you there Thursday. Then you come back Saturday. It's a 2 o'clock afternoon game.
Yeah, hope to see you there.
All right, that's going to do it for this week's Darrell Walker Coaches Show. We'll see you again next week, but we hope to see you Thursday and Saturday at the Jack Stevens Center.
The Darrell Walker Show has been brought to you by Stevens Incorporated, Dillard's Department Stores, Cleve Addy, Bath Makeover of Arkansas, Zips Car Wash, and Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Go Trojans!